She tried to throw coffee on me.
The last time she gonna took the coffee. I said, no, you cannot do it. I'm going to call the secretary. She said, I don't care. And now that's why I'm called Miss Lauren. And she threw the coffee, the hot coffee. She had the cup coffee. She threw it on me. Yes. Okay.
Where'd you
see? Touch my t-shirt is wet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I can see a couple of the dots. You can show me who she is?
She's on with salt.
What is she taking?
She takes chips. The first time she comes to get the chips, I said no. She's going to get her the cup. I said no. When I'm going to take the coffee, just show me the cup, the hot coffee on me. Very sorry. The right t-shirt, yeah.
That one down, okay. 3 Bravo 10. The black female's outside on lower level on the curb. I'm going to try to make 25.
68 at 600 Seminole Drive, please.
Hang on, man.
How you doing?
Good. What's going on with the lady at the coffee shop?
She tried to throw coffee on me.
Why? What happened? Can you have some ID for me real quick?
Sure. For what though?
Because she's saying you threw something at her.
But what ID got to do with it?
So I can identify who I'm talking to.
You could just ask me my name.
I'd rather see your ID. It's better if I see it.
Just
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm not taking
you're
it.
not gonna hold it. I'm gonna tell you. You don't have to hold it in your hand. I'll just show you. You understand? Exactly. So why are you coming to me?
Well, because she's saying you were trying to take stuff, too.
No, she threw coffee on me.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
You heard? Sure.
Okay, I need to see your ID.
You can see it, but no pictures.
Okay, ma'am.
No pictures. I don't know what y'all trying to do.
Okay, just watch her real quick because I'm going to go get what I need from her. And then
And threw the hot coffee in her face.
happened?
No, I wasn't. She called me as soon as it happened. I was literally right there in Starbucks. She does this all the time. She came into Starbucks. She threatened us in Starbucks. This isn't her first time doing it.
No,
I don't have that for
an attitude. She's gonna
Yeah.
try to adjust it today, if we can. Get her out of here, trespasser at least. But, what happened today?
Yes.
She's coming. When she's gonna make it around, she took it chips. I said,
Where are the chips at?
For you, so traffic for just one unit, 394 for 39351, floor level, Terminal 3. Park to Terminal 1.
She usually has the chips on this glass right here.
Okay. All right.
this one, take it out. Oh, this.
The lace. Okay.
Okay. And she
Okay.
get this one too. This one, she get one.
She tried to grab.
Yeah.
Does she have one of those?
Yeah, she took one.
Okay.
And she took two over here, the Mentos. She took two
Two
of the
of the Mentos.
And a cup of coffee. She get two.
Okay. Where were you when this all was happening?
I wasn't there. I saw and the customer.
Oh, okay.
And I said, the last time she gonna took the coffee. I said, no, you cannot do it. I'm going to call the secretary. She said, I don't care. And now that's why I'm called Miss Lauren. And she threw the coffee, the hot coffee. She had the cup coffee. She threw it on me. Yes.
Where'd you
see? Touch my t-shirt is wet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I can see a couple of the dots and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hot
Okay.
coffee.
Are you willing to prosecute?
Do you want to press charges?
Yeah, because it's from me. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have to get a statement from you, but I'm going to go grab her real quick and put her in the back of my car. Then I'm going to get a statement from you, okay? I'll be back in a sec.
Viewer advisory. This video contains body camera footage of a physical arrest. Viewer discretion is advised. The responding deputy had two independent legal bases for this arrest before any physical contact occurred: retail theft and battery on a store employee. Under Florida Statute, Section 812.015, retail theft is defined as taking possession of merchandise with intent to deprive the merchant of its full retail value. Chips, Mentos, and coffee taken without payment satisfy this element. Under Florida Statute Section 784.03, battery requires an intentional, unwanted touch that causes harm to another person. Hot coffee thrown on the employee, corroborated by visible wet stains on her shirt, satisfies both prongs of this statute. Probable cause does not require certainty. It requires facts sufficient to lead a reasonable officer to believe a crime has been committed. A direct eyewitness account combined with physical corroboration clears that threshold under the Fourth Amendment standard established in Illinois versus Gates in 1983. The initial identification request was lawful. Under Florida Statute Section 901.151, the stop and frisk law, an officer may temporarily detain and request identification from a person when there is founded suspicion of criminal activity. The Supreme Court affirmed this principle in Hiibel versus 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada in 2004. The subject's question, why identification was needed, does not create a legal right to refuse the request. The Fifth Amendment protects against compelled self-incrimination in custodial interrogation, not identity disclosure, during a lawful investigative stop.
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, ma'am. Ma'am.
They no longer
Yo, ma'am.
have visuals of
Ma'am.
the subject. I know there's any signals here.
Right now we're conducting an investigation, so you can't leave.
On what?
On you.
About what?
We're conducting an investigation, so
About
I need
I
you to
don't have
stay.
that 40
Listen,
pages
do me
in
a
my-
favor. Do me a favor. Okay?
An investigation about what?
We're
Tell me
telling you,
about-
I'm telling you, we're conducting an investigation.
I said about what?
So I need you to stop.
An investigation
I need you
about
to stop.
what?
I need
Don't
you to
touch
stop.
me. Don't touch me.
Can I please have one? Please, somebody that needs to go down on lower level, please.
Just walk along.
We're not walking anywhere.
Where
We're staying
are you?
right
Don't
here.
touch me.
So
don't touch me.
9351, lower level, terminal 3. First terminal 1.
Don't
not-
touch me.
Alright, so what part of lower 1 is she?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
351, which door are you near?
Hold on. Last door of the terminal. I need you to put.
Hold on.
You're not hearing me. Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on.
I'm trying not to dump you to the ground.
So
Please.
hold on.
You're not
Just
understanding.
unit hold traffic while I get a dispatch.
Hold on.
I'm not holding on. Yep.
I can't feel it. Get my face.
Get on the ground. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back.
I'll get you 14 units.
Put your hand behind your back.
14, push the Bravo.
Right now. Stop resisting.
Battalion is main challenge district.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
You're
holding
pushing
my arm.
against me.
You're holding my arm.
I'm trying to get you.
Put
So
your
give me
hand
this
on
arm.
my arm. Will you let me just stand up?
I'm not letting you stand up.
Well, you're hurting my arm.
You're resisting arrest.
No, I'm not. You're hurting my arm. But I'm asking for my shades.
I need you to stop resisting.
I'm asking for my shades.
When the subject walked away from the deputy's commands, she crossed from disagreement into obstruction. Florida Statute Section 843.02 defines resisting without violence as opposing or obstruct an officer in the lawful execution of a legal duty. No physical assault is required. Active departure from a lawful detention command is sufficient. The Supreme Court in Illinois versus Wardlow in 2000 held that flight from police is a relevant factor in the reasonable suspicion analysis. Walking away from a deputy who has identified himself and issued a lawful command strengthens, not weakens, the legal justification for detention. The physical takedown falls within the use of force continuum. Under Graham versus Connor in 1989, force is evaluated by 3 factors: the severity of the crime, whether the subject poses an immediate threat, and whether the subject is actively resisting. All 3 factors supported escalation at this moment. The deputy verbalized commands at least 6 times before initiating contact. No punches, kicks, or pain compliance techniques were used during the ground struggle. This sequence reflects a measured, incremental approach consistent with professional use of force standards. The subject's simultaneous denial of resistance while physically pushing against the deputy's control is legally irrelevant. Florida courts have held that the test under Section 843.02 is objective conduct, not subjective intent. Pushing against an officer's grip is resistance, regardless of what the subject believes she is doing.
Look at my shades.
I didn't even get a chance to switch.
I kept telling you to come back. She kept walking away from me.
I didn't
Well,
hear you.
listen.
My shades right
I said
there.
here in 94.
Well, when I switched over, so I didn't hear you come over. All
My shades.
right, well, she's a 15 anyway.
You heard me?
Come on.
Excuse me, my shades. Can you pass my shades right there?
Yeah,
Go shades.
Morning,
You can get my sweater.
Hey, get your stuff.
Where's your
All right, then.
Hey, Bravo, 5-6, you're still on the E. I'm getting 67 overdose in one down. Bravo, 5-6, 48 on the line.
No, I swear about my love.
Hold on to this.
I don't know what she was reaching for. She started to reach in her bag, just so you know.
For a lighter. Smoke my cigarette.
Number 10-8, 2003-48 on the 67.
Let go of your bag.
I'm not holding my bag, sweetie. I'm in the handcuffs. Don't make up stories. Just bullshit.
I told you, don't let go of your bag.
You said to
Don't
let
move
go
your
of it. Honey, just do it.
She's waiting
Put
for
you in the car,
move.
yeah.
She don't need to put me.
Yeah.
She don't need to put me. Make sure my stuff go in my bag.
No, I don't know what's bad. Yeah, that's how this escalated.
The bag reach concern raised by the deputy post-arrest is consistent with officer safety doctrine. Under Graham versus Connor, the reasonableness of a safety response is judged from what the officer knew at the moment, not from what the bag later revealed. A handcuffed subject reaching into a bag during a battery arrest warrants attention. The lighter found does not retroactively eliminate the legitimacy of that concern. At the time of this analysis, the outcome of any charges or civil proceedings arising from this incident remains unknown. No case records were located in publicly available sources. Based on controlling Florida law, the arrest has a defensible probable cause foundation at each stage of the encounter.
Where is it? Where's the coffee? I don't see it.
Oh, they were saying you got coffee on
Yeah, I see that.
or burning or
Yeah.
yeah.
No, she
That's what they were saying.
I got a witness. Drip coffee all over you.
yeah.
Battered you. I got his name and how I was going to call him.
The responding deputy receives a B+. Probable cause was properly established before arrest. Physical force was proportionate and did not escalate beyond what the resistance required. The deputy loses points for 2 tactical gaps: announcing intent to detain before completing the witness statement and failing to explain the investigation clearly at first contact with the subject, a communication failure that likely contributed to the confrontation that followed. The subject receives a C. Showing identification without surrendering the document was a sound, practical choice. However, walking away from a lawful detention command and physically resisting handcuffing converted a manageable encounter into additional criminal exposure. The right to challenge an unlawful detention exists. The time to exercise it is in court, not in the arrest itself. 3 takeaways from this encounter. First, probable cause does not require a confession or a recording. A credible eyewitness account paired with visible physical evidence is constitutionally sufficient for a warrantless arrest. Second, walking away from a lawful investigative stop is not a right, it is a crime under Florida law, and it adds charges rather than removing them. Third, disputing a detention through physical resistance consistently produces worse legal outcomes than compliance, followed by a formal challenge. The courtroom is the appropriate venue for contesting the legality of an arrest, not the scene itself. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.